Family is my uncles, my aunts, and my chitties.
We're going to make America great again. Again. I humbly accept your nomination to run and serve as Vice President of the United States.
As Vice President, Thomas Jefferson once famously said, "The second office of this government is honorable and easy. The first is but a splendid misery." While we are not sure that this is truly easy right now. The role of the Vice President in United States politics was almost an afterthought. It was seen as a backstop measure for many years. Someone to take over if the United States President is incapacitated. However, throughout the years, Vice Presidents have gone from being just a vaguely defined role on paper to one of the most influential positions. So when Joe Biden chose Kamala Harris as his running mate, it was no mere coincidence. Biden knew what he was up against, and the timing of the pick could not have been more relevant. A woman of color, the daughter of immigrants, becoming the vice presidential nominee of the United States.
I accept your nomination for Vice President of the United States of America.
Choosing Kamala Devi Harris was a breath of fresh air for the Biden campaign. And it showed at the Democratic National Convention.
Shamala Gopalan Harris.
A fiery speech, a mention of her Indian heritage, and shattering some glass ceilings. Kamala Devi Harris did it all, and much more.
This virus, it has no eyes, and yet it knows exactly how we see each other and how we treat each other. And let's be clear, there is no vaccine for racism.
Just a mention of one Tamil word from the Indian origin senator sent social media into a frenzy.
Family is my uncles, my aunts, and my chitties.
But the road for Biden and Harris has its own share of bumps. While Harris could make history by becoming America's first vice president, many remain skeptical if this historical moment will ever mean real change. What many also don't seem to forget is their personal rivalry. Harris is running alongside a man who she publicly humiliated less than a year ago, and the spotlight remains on her. A vice president is meant to shadow the president, not overshadow him. While this is not unusual, Kamala's popularity could spell trouble for Joe Biden. This is where Mike Pence comes in.
With God's help, we're going to make America great again. Again.
A Christian, a conservative, and a Republican, in that order, is how this vice president once described himself. A veteran politician whose signature trait is his undying loyalty to the president. For Pence, Trump comes above most things. Over the last few years, the one word that has defined Mike Pence's vice presidency is dependency. Pence has been the calm oasis to Trump's chaos in the White House, delivering the same message day in and day out. That's exactly what he did at the Republican National Convention.
The hard truth is, you won't be safe in Joe Biden's America. And under President Trump, we will always stand with those who stand on the thin blue line, and we're not going to defund the police, not now, not ever.
Pence's message was the same that has been echoing for 4 years. Trump is what America needs right now.
I've had the privilege to work closely with our president. I've seen him when the cameras are off. Americans see President Trump in lots of different ways. But there's no doubt how President Trump sees America.
To no one's surprise, the killing of Qasem Soleimani also came up during his speech, a highlight of Trump's administration.
Iran's top general will never harm another American because Qasem Soleimani is gone. My fellow Americans, you deserve to know. Joe Biden criticized President Trump following those decisions. Decisions to rid the world of 2 terrorist leaders.
But what became clear was that after 4 years as vice president, Pence understands the one true message: never outshine the president. This year's vice presidential race is something that we have never seen before. 2 polar opposite candidates, 1 role, and just 3 months to go. If the Democratic and Republican national conventions are any indication, the vice presidential debate will be one to watch out for.